Hey, hi Mohan. Good morning. Can you hear me? Hey, hi Anisha. Hi Sarja. Hi Mohan. Good morning, guys. Can you hear me?
Hi, good morning. We can
Morning,
hear you.
guys. Perfect, perfect.
Hi,
Let's
good
just give few
morning.
minutes more, guys. Okay, to let the folks join. Then we'll be good to start. Selja, Mohan, is it your first session, guys, which you're attending?
Yes, please. Today
Okay.
it's first session.
No worries. So I'll just give you a background. So myself, Varun, I'll be your trainer and host for this complete batch. So the first session which we had yesterday, right, was just an beginner actually, right, where we discuss what will be the course content. We have not started any topic, right? It was just a discussion about. We had an introductory session altogether, right? We discuss about how the course content, how the topic will be there. Okay, that is something which is there, right? You can see the recording, right? We'll share the recording with you, and please feel free, okay, if you have any doubt in that. But don't worry, we had not started any topic in that. Okay. Shalja Mohan, can you hear
Yeah,
me?
sure.
Okay, right.
Okay.
So it's actually from today
Yeah.
onwards we'll be starting it up, right? But can you give me your background, guys? I'll go line by line. Shalja, what's your background, right? What's your right, let's say, experience altogether, right? Can you give me a
Uh,
background and highlight of it?
yeah, sure. I'm from the QA testing with
Okay,
the ERP applications. I have 9 years of experience into it, and we have recently done 2 years of implementation project in inventory
okay.
management, but
Mhm.
it's from the QA perspective. So
Are
basically,
you
have
looking for a job change? Is
yes,
the
yeah.
okay, okay.
I'm looking for the Fusion SCM.
Got it.
So that I have minimum knowledge. So
No
it's
worries, no worries.
everything is new for me. Yeah,
No worries. We'll go in starting from in depth. Don't worry about it. Each and every
yeah,
topic we'll do that. Okay,
yeah.
right.
Thank you.
Hey, hi, Mohan. Can you hear me? Mohan, can you hear me? I think you're on mute.
Yeah. Well,
Please go ahead. Please go ahead. Yeah, can you hear me? I think I lost your
yeah, I
voice.
can hear you.
Yeah, please go ahead. Go ahead.
Um, my name's Jay.
Okay.
Actually, this is my dad's
Okay. Okay.
account. Yeah,
Mhm.
but I'm recently gonna graduate from college,
Okay.
majoring in supply chain management.
Mhm. Okay. So you are looking
And
opportunity into the market right now. Looking for a job and opportunity right now. Is that the
yeah,
plan?
I'm looking for a job right now.
Okay. We'll assist you in that. No worries. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Be in touch
Thank
with
you.
us, right? When during the session, right? We'll be in touch with you all together for the
Okay,
opportunity.
perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thanks, Mohan. Thanks, Jay, for sharing the details. Okay, I think we're on time, guys. Let's get started, right? So it's a quick callback for everyone. I hope you had a very good session yesterday, right? We started with our discussion all together, right? I think Praful, Smita, Anisha, right, Geeta, all were there with me in yesterday's session. So yesterday we discussed about, right, how the plan will be there, how we'll be taking out their training. Now it's a time to basically start jumping into the system and start studying the things, guys. Okay. So as I discussed with you, first and foremost thing today we'll be starting with the navigation, guys, right? Understanding about the navigation, how the navigation works in Oracle Cloud, right? Just getting understanding, okay, how the look and feel is there. What is a tab name? What is this field? What is that field, right? That will be a main name. Okay. So what I will do is, right, let me go from the starting. Okay. If you remember yesterday I shared this sheet with you, okay, and I told you that once you register with us for the course, right, you will be getting this practice instances. These are the demo instances which are available, right, at any point of time during the entire, right, day, right? You can practice them. These are 24 hours 7 available, so there's no downtime altogether. At any point in time you can practice her. Yes, right. At the weekend we generally do a refresh of this instance to avoid the junk data, right? So during that time we have some fresh instance which are available. Okay. So make sure you refer the sheet each and every time. Okay. So if you see, I'm picking one of the cloud instance link. See this, right? I'm just copying this link, right, and pasting it in a right web page, right. and clicking on enter. Okay. So if you see, this is your initial right home page of your cloud application. See this, right? The wording Oracle Application Cloud. Here the cloud does not mean the sky. It's nothing but right. This application is hosted on cloud, guys. Okay. Now if you see, guys, right, I'll portray some term in front of you. Okay. Let me open my notepad. Right. You would have heard in the market, right, and studied in your college time also, right? SaaS application. Correct. Now, what is SaaS, right? Would have come across this wording SaaS application, PaaS application, right? On-prem application, right? Generally, if you see, it's not an interview question. No one will ask you, right? But what happens is this clear differentiation should be in your mind, right? What is software as a service? What is platform as a service? What is your corresponding on-prem application, which is there, okay? Have this clarity of thought. So when I say SaaS application, guys, it means software as a service, okay? Here what happened, guys, is a good example of this is your Gmail, WhatsApp, right, and your Oracle Cloud. These are all example of your software as a service, guys. Here what happened, guys, is everything, application, data, middleware, operating systems, right, are all controlled by your provider. Who is the provider here right now? Oracle, right? Oracle is providing me the Oracle Cloud. Similarly, if we take example of Gmail, who's the provider of that? Google is there, right? Why we call them as software as a service, right? Let's understand this with an example. Okay. Let's say Praful wants to send me a mail. Okay. What he will do is he will go to his Gmail application. Correct. He will log into his Gmail application. There'll be a compose button there, right? You guys would have also used Gmail, right? You are aware about it. He will click on that compose button, type the mail, entire subject, right? Details in the mail, and he will give my email ID there, and just click on that send button. Within few seconds the email will be delivered to me. Correct. That's how the process goes, right? In fraction of second the email will come, right? Why we are calling this as a software as a service is because if you see the background process, how this mail is getting routed to me, right, how this routing cycle is working, correct, we are hardly aware about it. Similarly, let's say Smrita wants to send me a mail, oh sorry, a WhatsApp message, right? If she has my phone number, directly she can type hi and the message will be getting delivered to me. But how this message is getting delivered, what is the background process behind that is, guys, right? That is completely hidden from you. Same happens here also, guys, right? Here what happens is, right, it's an application which you are using. It's basically right, a web application which you are using, right, where you are using the services which are provided by a company. Correct. That's a very key point to notice, guys. If you see, this is an example of your software as a service, guys. Okay, always remember this aspect. That's a key point to notice. Apart from this, you would have heard the wording PaaS application, guys. What is PaaS? PaaS is nothing but the full form is platform as a service, guys. Okay, let me write it down first in front of you, then I'll explain you. In a platform as a service, what happens is, right, it gives you a capability of creating your custom application, guys. Okay. Now if you see right now, right, you can, if I ask you, right, can you build an application in Android, right, you can do that, right, because Android is a basically a technology which is there. Similarly, you would have heard about Oracle Apex, correct, Oracle VBCS, which is there, very popular into the market, and different platforms which are there, which allows you to create a custom application. When I say wording custom application, guys, what does it mean is your own application. See this example, Oracle Apex, which I use, right? Oracle Apex is also a product of Oracle, guys, okay, which has a capability of creating my own application, guys, right? Obviously, the product is provided by Oracle, right? But it gives me a platform to create my own application, right? What I suggest my student to do is, right, always remember your SaaS, PaaS, right, and on-prem with an example, guys. That will make the things much easier for you. Software as a service, good example is Gmail, WhatsApp, Oracle Cloud. Platform as a service, what are the good example here is, right, your corresponding Oracle Apex, VBCS, all your custom applications which are there, guys. Okay. And if you see the third wording, okay, on-prem, okay, on-prem is nothing but all your EBS application, guys, right? Your EBS R12, 11i, the older versions of, right, your ERP, right, e-business suite, right? These are all example of your, right, on-prem application, right? In your on-prem, what generally happens, guys, is everything was controlled by your DBA, right? Server installation, right? Your corresponding connection which was being made, right? If you remember all the EBS folks which are there in the call with me, right? You remember if you would have worked on R12 11i, you used to contact a DBA, a database administrator. He used to make the connection for you, right? A pop-up used to open in your screen, right? That was all your on-prem application, guys. Now on-prem was very old concept, guys, right? It was very old, right? Something which was now not used into the market, right? As the technology is expanding, now it's more concept of web application, right? See this right now today, if you want to use your corresponding Gmail, correct, easily you can access it out. It's available in your mobile also, directly on, let's say you're working on laptop, you can open your Gmail. Same happens with your cloud application also, guys. Oracle has its a mobile application also, it has a web application also available. So accessibility has become easier. Each and every time I do not have to pick my laptop and go everywhere, okay, I need to use Oracle Cloud. No, use mobile application, use your cloud application, web application which is there. Simplified thing has happened, guys. Okay, do remember this thing. So always remember, software as a service is nothing but, right, you're using the software which is provided by other company, guys, right? That's a key point to notice. Now question might be arising in your mind, why this guy is explaining this thing, right? What is the significance of it? Sometimes what happens, guys, is when you go to your real-time project, right, your client might be using this wording: can you provide me the data from SaaS application? Can you provide me the data from PaaS application? Can you make the connection between PaaS and SaaS application? This is where, right, your logical decision has to come. Okay, which application he is referring to? Okay, if you see Salesforce, that's also a SaaS application, software as a service, which is there. Okay, so it depends, guys, application to application. Right now, if you see, right, this is one of the cloud instance which is there, guys, which I'm representing in front of you. If you see the link also, right, it's a demo instance, right? That means for a practice purpose which is there. When you do a real-time project, guys, every instance will be dedicated to one of the company. Let's say if I'm doing a project for X company, right, they will have their own instance. Y company will have their own instance, right? It's not like that every company will use the same instance. No, right? It will be differentiator, correct? Right now, if you see when you use a Gmail, correct, that also has a differentiator which is there, correct? Do remember this thing. So point to notice here, guys, right? This is nothing but your demo instance, right? And I'm about to log into an instance, guys. Let's log into it. Okay. If I go back to the sheet, guys, if you see here, multiple usernames are there, guys. Okay, we have created some user account predefined for you, so you can use it up. But as you progress with me, right, how to create the user account, just like how you create your Gmail account, correct, or any WhatsApp account, how do you create a user account? That also I'll show you, guys. Okay, don't worry about it, that's part of our training. How will you create your user account, right? And once you register with us, guys, you can start using your user account also. I'll explain you how to create it up. We'll do a practical also in the session, right? And meanwhile, you can use any of this user account also, which are there in front of you. Generally, if you see, right, there's a differentiation which we have done. FinIMPL is for finance user, HCM IMPL is for your human capital management user, and SCM is for our supply chain team, guys. Okay, so if you want to use, guys, always use supply chain user, right? The SCM IMPL which is there, right? But once you create your user account also, you can use that also. Even I will give you my user account also, guys, okay, for practice. But generally, if you want any of this one to be used, please use SCM IMPL, supply chain one. Okay, so I'm copying the password. Okay, doing a control C here, right? Type SCM IMPL. Okay, there was a cache, guys. I have basically saved the password, that's why it was coming auto filled. But make sure when you're using it up, right, you give the password correctly here. Avoid any spaces, guys. Okay, please do not give any space. Okay, now click on sign in. Okay, so we are about to sign into one of the Oracle Cloud application. Okay, let's see how it looks like. Okay, and then we'll study each and every field here. See this right in front of you, right? This is nothing but the right home dashboard page of Oracle Cloud application. Okay, do remember this thing, right? Start using Oracle Cloud wording, guys, right now. Okay, what I mentioned here is once you log into your cloud application, what is the initial page which is there? This is known as your home dashboard page which is there. Okay, see this, right? Let's go line by line. First of all, I see a message here: good morning SCM IMPL. Why SCM IMPL? Because I have logged in with my SCM IMPL user. If you will log in with your user account, your message will, your name will be getting displayed here. Let's say Praful creates his account, so his name will be there, right? Good morning Praful, accordingly. Okay, right now I'm into Indian time zone, guys. It's a morning here, it's 6:30 morning here altogether, right? That's why if you see good morning message comes after 12, afternoon will be there, and after 4 Oracle start good evening message, right? It will automatically take care of it. You do not have to worry about it. This good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Okay, also do remember, guys, whichever time zone you are working with, right, automatically this message will be adjusted, right? Let's say Jay is into Australian time zone or he's into Canada time zone, right? Accordingly this message will be, right, represented altogether. Do remember, there's no good night SCM IMPL. There's nothing like that message which is there. It's morning, afternoon, and evening which is there, guys. Okay, do remember this thing, right? Now if you see in front of you, you see multiple things, guys, right? You see procurement, right? You see, right, product management, right? You see risk management, right? Multiple modules are there in front of you. Do remember, guys, these are all your modules which are there. Okay, just give me a minute, guys. Okay, these are all your modules which are there, guys. Now question arises in our mind, where is this module coming from, right? How this module is getting integrated here, right? This is something we'll study. Okay, we'll go step by step, I'll tell you guys. Okay, but always remember, on your home dashboard page you can see all the modules which are there. Within supply chain you have procurement, inventory, order management, right? So all the modules will be getting represented here, but this module gets represented based on your roles which are there, which are getting assigned. What I mean to say by this statement is, let me write it down here, I'll reiterate my sentence. Okay, every module, right, in Oracle Fusion, right, gets represented, right, or gets visible, right, gets visible, right, based on the role and data access assigned to user. I'll explain you the statement, don't worry about it. Assigned to user. What I want to mean by this statement is, let's say imagine, right, I am a project manager. Okay, you guys are my team which is there. Now I do not want to give procurement access to every member. I don't want to do this activity. I basically want to control this up, guys. Okay, when I want to say this statement, what I mean to say here is, right, I want to control, okay, who will get what access. Let's say, right, what I want to say is, right, let's say, right, Shelja will only get procurement access, right? Take an example, Geeta will only get order management access, Praful will only get manufacturing access, right? Within also manufacturing, what access will be given, what data access will be given. I want to control all this thing, guys. Okay, point to notice here, guys, point to understand here, guys, right? I'm controlling who will get what access here. Right now if you see in your WhatsApp also, you do not have administrative access, correct? It's just like a user access which is there. Similarly, if you see Amazon application, right, you would have used Amazon, Flipkart, right? If you see, there are two types of accesses which are there. Business access is there, and other one is known as consumer access which is there. Right now we guys have customer access. We are basically customer of Amazon application, correct? But there are some businesses also, business users are also there, they have the access for it, correct? So point to notice, guys, any application, think from a application point of view. Whichever application you create will have, right, access which is there. So this role and data access is very much important, guys, right, in any application if you go, right? So as we move ahead, we'll see how this access gets controlled. Okay, that's there, we'll study about it. Okay, right now we are just studying the look and feel, what is there, where it is getting resided. Okay, so if you see here, this is where, right, all your modules will be getting resided. Okay, do remember this thing, right? Right now what we have done is, right, to SCM IMPL user assign each and every module. Okay, all your SCM modules are assigned to it. Okay, we'll see this, right, how the role access gets controlled. If you go to the top tabs which are there in front of you, guys, you see multiple buttons are there. Let's understand what is each and everything button here. Do you see this trapezium sign button which is there? This is known as home button, guys. Okay, what is the significance of this button is, let's say I'm into any of the pages. Okay, let's say, right, I go to order management. Okay, I'm into order management page. Okay, just give it a minute. Okay, and I want to come back to the home page, guys, right? Let's say I'm open multiple pages, guys, right? Now my aim is come back to the dashboard page. Okay, what I can do is I can click on this trapezium sign, right? What this page will do for me is it will help me to come back to my home dashboard page, guys, right? So whichever page you are there, irrespective of the module, right? Whenever you want to come back to your home page, right, you can click on this button, right? This will bring you back to your initial dashboard page, guys. Okay, do remember this thing. That's a very key point to notice. Okay, so whenever you want to come back to your home page, right, you can click on this home button. There is one more home button on this page, guys, right? You see this where this vision is written. Now question arises in my mind, what is this vision? Okay, do remember, right, this is where, right, the company logo will be coming, guys. Okay, right now in this demo instance, we have created one demo company known as Vision. Okay, that's a demo company name which is there. But whichever company you are doing project with, let's say you are doing a project with Tata Motors. Okay, so their logo will be coming. Let's say you are doing a project with, let's say, Air India. Okay, so their logo will be coming. Lufthansa, right, their logo will be coming. So here what happens is the logo of the company gets represented, whichever company you are working with, right? Whichever client you're working with, right, their logo will be getting represented. I'll show you this also, guys, how to assign the logo. Okay, so see this. Let's say if I'm into order management page. Okay, I want to go to the home page. Okay, go back to your initial dashboard page. Either you can click on this button, guys, home button, which is there in front of you, or you can even click on the company logo button which is there. Okay, so always remember, someone asks you how many home buttons are there on your Oracle Cloud application. There are always two buttons which are there. One is at the right hand side and one is at the left hand side. Okay, do remember this thing. Similarly, right, see, line by line will go. You see this star sign which is there, guys, right? See the wording, this is nothing but your favorite sign which is there. Okay, just like in your cloud, let's say any of the web pages, guys, you see this, right? Your favorite button is there. What is this favorite button significance, right? If you see, whenever you are using your Microsoft Edge or Chrome, right, you basically save your some of the pages, right? A good example is your Gmail which is there. Each time, daily basis, if you want to use Gmail, what you do is, right, you favorite that one, right? You favorite that particular web page. Correct. Same thing happens here also. Take an example, right? Let's say Praful is someone, right, who is into procurement application. He works a lot onto procurement pages, right? So why can't he make that particular page as a favorite one, right? So that next time when he is navigating, he can directly go here, right, and right navigate to his favorite pages which is there, guys. Okay, do remember this thing. See this, this is just like, right, how you bookmark, right, basically your pages on your Microsoft Edge, right, your corresponding Chrome, or right, Mozilla, if you are using it up, right? You bookmark your pages, right? Let's say your timesheet page, right, in a company when you're working, right, any of the company which you're working, right, you fill timesheet. So what you do is you bookmark that particular timesheet page. Okay, not to, right, have the link each and every time. Better is bookmark it up so I can have an easy access. Same thing is happening here also, guys, right? I'm bookmarking the pages, guys. Okay, whichever I want to do. So what you do to do is click on this add to favorite. Okay, whichever you want to do it up. So first that, let's go to order management. Okay, right, first go to that page whichever you want to bookmark. Okay, click on this favorite sign, right, and you can go to add to favorite, right? What it will do is, right, see this, it is asking this manage order page, do you want to make it as your favorite one? Save and close. So now what I can do is, right, next time when I have to navigate, okay, instead of remembering the navigation, what I can do is click on this favorite icon. You see this manage favorites which is there, guys. Okay, you'll see what are your favorite pages which are there. So you see this, right, order management page is also available. Okay, also do remember, guys, Oracle basically remembers your history. Okay, what are the recent pages which you have navigated? Okay, so during this application, if you see, recently I managed I went to manage orders, order management page, right? So what is my entire history? Everything will be mentioned here, guys. Okay, this is your recent items which are there. Okay, so this is like a quick navigation, quick access which is there to the pages, right? It becomes important, guys. Let's say you are a procurement user. Why to go there each time? Search here, where is procurement, where is procurement, right? Go to your favorites, right, and directly do there, right? Easy navigation. Just beside that, if you see, there's a flag sign which is there. Okay, which is known as watch list. Okay, by the word it is clear, watch list. Okay, this is nothing but like an holistic view, guys. Okay, see my wording, when I say holistic view, what does it mean, sir? It gives you an overall view altogether. Okay, what is currently corresponding to me? Okay, Do remember, watch list is always specific to the user. Okay, even favorite icons are also specific to the user. What is my favorite page will differ from Praful's favorite page, right? What is my favorite page will differ from Smrita's favorite page, right? Shelja will have her own favorite page which is there, right? Because this is, right, your user account, how you want to access it up, correct? Now what is this watch list, guys? Watch list is nothing but the holistic view of your application, guys, right? So here is a place where you can see this, right? Invoice error one, you see some number, right? Orders pending, you see some number. This is nothing but, right, giving me a overall details, okay, where I am basically related. So I have my 3 orders which are into, right, pending approvals, which are pending altogether. 15 orders are there which are in draft mode, we are just creating, it's an initial mode which is there. There are around 4,000 invoices which are there, right, into the system, which are into error. There are 128 transactions which are there into, right, incomplete state which is there. So this watch list gives me a holistic view, complete overall view of the application. Okay, do remember, my watch list will be separate from Praful's watch list, right? My watch list will be separate from Geeta's watch list which is there, right? Because every user will have their own watch list. Okay, this is nothing but, right, where I would have created some invoices which are into error, right? Some orders are there which are pending approval. So it is always specific to the user, guys. Okay, always remember this thing, that's very much important. So watch list gives you an holistic view. By this screen I can understand, okay, how many errors are there, how many incomplete transactions are there, how many orders are pending approval, right? How many orders are basically in a draft mode, right? It gives me a holistic view. And these are basically hyperlink. Directly by clicking on this, you can see this, right? This has been around this much time, I have not seen this orders itself, right? Similarly, this invoice which is there, this been around this much time, I have not seen this, I have not refreshed them all together, right? I have not worked on them. So it gives me a holistic view. Okay, right, what is pending, right? What action needs to be taken, that will be there. Okay, that's very much important, guys, to know. Just beside this, guys, if you see, there's a bell icon.
Varun,
Yeah, go
how
ahead,
to
go ahead.
create that watch list?
You do not have to create it up, Oracle will do that for you, right? So let's
Oh,
say you
okay.
were working on an order, right? That order went into error, right? So it will be automatically available in your watch list, right? So you do not have to do
Okay.
anything, Oracle takes care of it.
No,
Okay,
but in application, if I have only access to create the order, that's it. I don't have any other access.
so then only that section will be shown. Let's say, right, you do not have
Only the
an
change
access.
orders.
Correct. If you
Okay.
do not have an access to items, okay, let's say you do
Uh-huh.
not have any access to item, then this section will not be shown to your user account, it will not be visible to you. Okay,
Okay. So
it is
this is not
specific.
customizable?
No, this is not customized, this is, right, automatic by Oracle. Okay,
Okay. Okay. Got it.
yeah,
Thank you.
right, that's a good question, very good question. Yeah. Just beside this, guys, if you see here, you have, I'll just take a pause, guys, sorry, I'll, before getting started, right, I'll take a pause for, right, for everyone. Anisha, Geeta, Kumar, is this till this point, guys, right? Is the concept clear? Any doubt, any question, guys, right? Please feel free, please feel free. I'll take a pause here. Kumar, Praful, Mohan, Selja, Smita, please feel free, guys. Is the concept clear till this point? Are you having any doubt, any point altogether? Can you hear me, guys? Is my voice audible?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
Yes,
it's
yes.
clear.
perfect, right? Is it clear, guys? Please feel free. If you have slightest of doubt, please feel free. Okay, right? Don't hesitate altogether. Okay, anything, right? Just like how Praful asked me, right? Please feel free. Okay, please feel free. Anisha, all good from your end? Kumar, all good from your end? Is it clear,
Yes.
guys? Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, but please feel free. Okay, don't hesitate, guys. Please feel free to interrupt me if you have any slightest of doubt also. Okay, please feel free, guys. Let's continue, right, with the further points. Just beside this, if you see, there's a bell icon which is there, right? I think bell icon is something you should have seen in all the application which is there, guys. What is this bell icon? This is nothing but your notification altogether, right? Just like, right, you get a notification, right, on your WhatsApp, right? Whenever a mail comes on Gmail, Outlook, right, you get a notification. Here is a place where all the notification will be shown to you, guys. Okay, by default, right, initially Oracle gives you 5 notification, but if you want to see all the notification, you can see by show all. This is also, guys, always remember, specific to user. Okay, my bell notification will be different from other users bell notification. What I mean to say that, right, it is specific where I am involved. Okay, recently 16 hours back I changed the password of my user account, right? So I get this FY notification, for your information notification. There's one location which is pending for my approval. Okay, so if you see, it is always related to your specific user account. Okay, do remember this thing, right? It is always specific to the user account. And it's slightest of thing. Right now, let's say I create an order, purchase order, I create it up, or I create a sales order, right? I will get a notification. I have created a sales order. You will get an FI notification. Every notification where I am involved, right? Notification will come automatically to me. Okay, do remember this thing. Your previous notifications are also available. You can click on show all at any point of time. Okay, do remember this thing. Now question might be arising in your mind, why this guy is explaining this thing, right? Each button by button. Because, right, if you remember each and every button, guys, right, it's like a one time thing. Now if I ask you, right, by navigating, you can easily correlate. What is this? Home button. What is this? Favorite button, where what we will doing is, right, basically favoriting our page, right, bookmarking our page. What is this? Watch list, which is there, right? What is beside this? Nothing but, right, your notification section, right? See, the 17 unread notifications are there. This count might get increased, right? As soon as I write review the line by line, I start reviewing it out. Correct? That's very much important to understand. Just beside this, if you see, there's a phone sign which is there, guys. Okay, what is this phone sign? This is nothing but, right, which allows you to make call within the application, guys. Okay, let's say SCM IMPL user is there, which I'm logged in with, right? Anisha has her user account. She's logged into her user account. I want to make a call to her, right? I can do within the application, guys, right? Within the application, the call will be going up altogether. This is just like you do a WhatsApp call. Your normal call is a separate from WhatsApp call, guys. Okay. So within the application, right, I can call any person, guys. Do remember, this will be nothing but within the application. So that other person should have a user account, which is there, guys. Good thing about Oracle is Oracle allows you to have an integration with your Skype, Microsoft Team, Zoom, right? Any of this platform directly. What does it means is we do it for multiple clients also, guys. Okay. Let's say right now Praful has a user account, right, of Oracle Cloud application. But right now he's not into the application. He has logged out of the application. If you have connection with your teams, right, or if you have connection with Zoom, if I click on this button, guys, right, what will happen is automatically a call will go to his Zoom account. Automatically a call will go to his Skype account. Even Oracle allows you to type the phone number also, right, of any of the country, right? You can type the phone number, right, and make a call out of it. That's also possible, guys. But yes, definitely if you're making a call, right, postpaid, prepaid, right, money has to be paid by you. Okay, do remember this thing. So always remember, someone asks you in your interview, right, is it possible to make calls through Oracle Cloud application in Zoom, in Teams, right? Or let's take an example, Skype. 100% it is possible, guys. Okay, do remember this thing. That's very much important. Right now we have disabled this feature, guys. Reason behind that is it's a demo environment, multiple user use, right? And then what happens is they create a chaos altogether, just right randomly calling the people. Does not make sense. So what happens is we have disabled this feature, but always remember it is possible through your cloud application to make connection and make calls to any of the application, guys. Do remember this thing, through your Teams also, through your Zoom also, through your Skype also, right? Directly the calls can be made. Okay, do remember this thing. Also, if you remember, right, that's very much key point to understand here, right? You see this SC which is there, right? This is nothing but your setting icon. Okay, I'll just click on this, don't worry about it. All the fields which are there, guys, we'll study as we progress ahead. As we move ahead, we'll study about it. Okay, I'll come to this, right? So always remember, this is nothing but your setting icon which is there. If you see in the middle, there's one big magnifying glass in front of you. Okay, you see this magnifying glass which is there. This is known as your global search. Okay, now what is this global search? Here you can type anything, or right, respective to this application, Oracle will search it up. You can search people, you can search pages, right? Let's say, right, today I'm a new user, I do not know where to go to for purchase order page, right? I can type it up here. Okay, see this, right? I can type it up, right? Oracle will give me the navigation for purchase order page, right? Let's say I want to search any of the user, right? I want to search a random person, Cassie Boyle. Okay, just searching it up, guys. So whichever people who have the user account, right, you can search it up. So it's like a global search for you guys. Okay, where you will find all the peoples which are there, all the actions can be there, guys. Okay, it's like a universal search. Right now, just see right now, when you go to your Gmail application also, there's a magnifying glass at the toolbar altogether. What it does is, let's say if you want to search your previous mail by email ID, what you do search there. Same thing is happening here also, guys. You're searching, right? Whichever action you want to search, any point which you want to search, right? You can search it up. It's like a global search here, guys. Okay, do remember this thing, guys. Right? Now, before moving ahead, this is just like a look and feel of your application, right? But the key point, understand it right here, is the two key point. How does this user account gets created? That is first and foremost thing. Okay, second thing is, right, how this role access is given. Let's say you are a new user, I want a user account. So question arises in our mind, who will give me this user account access, right? How my user account will be getting created, right? It's a key point which is there, guys. Now understand how this works in your real time project, guys. Okay, I'll tell you how this activity happens. Okay, so
Yeah,
understand.
Varun, before that, I have a
Huh, go
question.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, the call facility is there just like a
Mhm.
WhatsApp call, right? So I can
Correct.
call to any user
Any user
who
who
is
has a
logged
user
in
account,
into,
who has a user
yeah,
account.
yeah, who is logged into cloud
Yep, that's
and
correct.
who is online that time, right?
No, no, right? If let's say, right, you are I'm there, right? I'm using in the cloud application. I'm in the
Uh-huh,
application during time. You have a user account, but you are not into the cloud application. You are not logged in right now. But let's say
uh-huh,
if you have made a connection with Teams, Zoom, Skype, right? This call will go
mm-hmm.
to your cloud application also. This call will go to your Teams, Zooms, that also, guys, whichever you have connected. So let's say you're
Not to
not
the
on
cell phone, not to the cell phone.
cell phone also, it can go, right? So if you want to call it on cell phone, you have to type the phone number directly. It will not go to your cell phone. Okay,
So, okay, so
what I mean to say
mo-
is, right, let's
SIM
say,
card is not required, huh?
no, not required, right? This will be nothing but from
Okay,
cloud application which will be happening. Okay, so then you have to
okay,
pay
okay,
the money to Oracle for that. Yeah,
okay. And how about the chat? Chat option is not there?
chat option is also there. Directly you can do the chatting, right? That's also available. Same thing,
Where
right?
it
If you
is?
in the phone sign itself, if you click, right, there's an option which
Uh-huh.
is there, message sign which is there. You can do the chatting there. Okay,
Oh, it is not visible there. Okay.
right now we
What is
disable it.
SC? What
Sorry,
is
which one?
SC? SC is
This
just
is the
next
setting
to.
icon, setting icon, setting icon. This will discuss as we move ahead. Okay, I'll discuss
Oh,
each
okay,
and
got
every.
it.
This is a setting icon
Okay,
which
okay,
is there. Okay, we'll come
okay,
to that.
okay,
Before moving
okay.
ahead, guys, right? Any doubt, any question anyone has, guys, right? Apart from Praful, right? Please feel free, guys. Anisha, Geeta, any point, right? Selja, is it clear from your end? Is the concept clear?
Yes, yes, Varun.
Smita, clear from your end? Any doubt,
Thank you.
any question? Any
Yeah,
doubt?
it is clear.
Okay.
No.
Jay, any doubt, any question from your end? Please feel free, guys. Okay,
No,
do not hesitate.
no.
Okay, okay. Sad, all good, all clear from your end. Geeta, all clear, right? Please feel free, guys. Slightest of doubt, Kumar, any started of doubt, right? Please feel free. Okay, ask question, guys. Don't hesitate, right? This is a discussion. This is first time you're seeing the things. Okay, please feel free. Clear, Anisha, Geeta, from your end. Kumar, all good from your end. Okay, okay, perfect. Please feel free, guys. Okay, if you have any doubt, any question, you can ask me. No issues with that. Okay. Now, before moving ahead, guys, right, if you see, right, we started with the navigation, right? We started with the look and feel, right? We understood the initial home dashboard page, which is there, each and every button, which is there, correct? Now, there are a couple of key points which are there, right, which I portrayed in front of you. First thing is, right, who will create my user account? That's very critical, right? Let's say I'm into a project, right? Who will create my user account? First and foremost thing. Second thing, which is very much important, who will give me the access, which is there. Okay, now understand this thing, right? How the things works in real time, guys. Okay, how does it happens in your live project? Okay, let's say, right, Tata Motors is one of the company. Okay, right, they want to do, right, cloud implementation. Okay, now there are two possibilities, guys, for Tata Motors. Okay, either they can directly reach out to Oracle, that Oracle, please do the cloud implementation for me, right? I want to use our Oracle cloud application. That is one of the possibility which is there. Okay, I might have given this example yesterday also. Okay, or they can reach out to any of the consultancy firm which is there in the market, right? Let's say either Deloitte, right, or either PwC, right? Anyone, right? Anything, right? I leave it up to them. Okay, Deloitte, PwC, right? KPMG, right? Many companies are there, correct? Or let's say EY, not only big four, guys. Let's say Genpact, Capgemini, right? TCS, right? Any of them. These are all the consultancy firm which is there, guys. Okay. Now, what is happening, guys, here is, right? Let me write it down in front of you. Okay. There are two possibilities which is there. Let's say Tata Motor is planning, they are a company. Okay, they are planning that we are about to use Oracle Cloud application for our ERP, enterprise resource planning. Okay, One possibility for them is directly go to Oracle to do the cloud implementation. That's one of the possibility which is there. Okay, that's one option which is there. Or what they can do is they can reach out to Deloitte, PwC, consultancy firm, right? Please do the cloud application implementation for us. Okay, that's two options which are there, guys. Okay, do remember, right? It depends upon company to company. Let's say if they go with the consultancy firm, Deloitte, PwC, then what will happen is ideally PwC and Deloitte will become a broker, right? Obviously, you are implementing Oracle Cloud, which is an Oracle product. But what will happen is Deloitte, PwC, KPMG, they will become right a middleware right broker for Tata Motors, and they will take all the requirements and working with Oracle guys. Okay, middleware party they will become all together. Now, what happens in the real world, guys, is right. Let's take an example. Okay, Tata Motor is there, right? They want to have the cloud implementation done, and they select Deloitte. That okay, Deloitte, you have to do our cloud implementation, right? We'll be basically working with you. Okay. So now, as I told, right, Deloitte will become a middleware company. Okay. They will be working as a middleware, right, between Tata Motors and Oracle. Okay. So what will Deloitte say, guys? Is yes, thank you, sir, for selecting us. Right, we'll be doing our work. First, tell me our requirements. So Tata Motors will represent their entire ERP, which is there, right? They will explain them, sir, how is our supply chain flow works, from where we procure the item, from where we get the item, right? How our sales order gets created. The entire supply chain cycle, right, will be explained to Deloitte. This is basically a requirement gathering part. Okay. Then Deloitte will ask Tata Motors, what are the cloud applications which you want to implement? Which are the modules you want to implement? Procurement you want to do, order management you want to do, right? At the same time, let's say financial if you want to do, right? Accordingly, right? That will be there. Always remember, every module of a cloud has a price associated with that, guys. What I want to mean by that statement is, let's say when you purchase procurement cloud from Oracle, that has a price associated with that. If you purchase order management from Oracle, right, that has a price associated. It's not like supply chain is entirely a module. No, right? It has sub modules also, guys. Order management, procurement, inventory, costing, right? So when Tata Motors purchase, they do not purchase entire supply chain. No, that does not happen. They purchase specific modules which are there. Up to the company, guys. There's nothing like that. Every company has to purchase entire supply chain module. No, right? Let's say I am a company who only want to implement right now procurement module. So I'll be paying the money only for procurement module, guys. Okay, do remember this thing. It depends upon company to company. Okay, so a company will basically tell Deloitte that okay, which are the modules I want to implement. Okay, whether let's say take an example, human capital management, financial, then let's say take an example of procurement, order management. So all the modules name will be given to Deloitte. Okay, then Deloitte, what it will do is based on the requirement, what are the activities which has to be performed, right? They will prepare a project plan, right? If you see, that's why, right, your director and VPs are into full form when the project is coming to them. They will be in completely full form. Once the project comes, right, they become very much relaxed, right? Because this is where, right, their main part is there, guys. Their main, right, complete focus should be there, right, altogether to get this project. They'll be very much, right, cool with the client, right, trying to make them very much comfortable altogether, right? This is that phase, right, where the requirement gathering happens, right? Okay, understanding of company, building a good relationship, because this is very much important for Deloitte to do altogether, correct? So what happens is Deloitte will take all the requirement, right? And then your manager and VP will work on a project plan altogether. Project plan will be nothing but, right, okay, for how much duration this project will be there, right? If we are implementing 4 modules for Oracle, this Tata Motors, right? How much time it will require, right? What will be the requirement, right? How the business flow will be incorporated into Oracle Cloud application. Why I'm giving this thing, guys, to you, so that you understand how the things happens in real world. Okay. Once the project plan is decided, just an example I'm taking, that this project will be of 8 months. Okay, 8 or 9 months, just an example. Okay, then what will happen is Deloitte will take this project plan and will go to Oracle that okay, we are about to do, right, Oracle Cloud implementation, right? This is a project plan we are doing for this for Tata Motors. Okay, and this is there. Why this project plan will be, right, given to Oracle also? Reason is because Oracle will also support in this cloud implementation. Okay, because ideally the application is of Oracle only. Okay, that's a key point to notice. Also to remember, here 2 types of money will be involved, guys. One will be nothing but, right, what modules you are implementing, At the same time, how many user accounts will be there, guys? Okay, always remember this thing. Your licensing, right, who will get, right, corresponding the user access, right, also depend. So how many user accounts will be there, guys, right? That will be also a key factor and a key major role being played here. Okay, always remember this thing. So your price which will be there, right, of the cloud application depends upon specifically, right, on your corresponding two factors which is there. How many user account will be getting created and which module you are implementing it up. Okay, one more key point I'll tell you. Oracle also works like Netflix, your Amazon Prime which is there. If you see, right, Netflix comes with a concept of 1 month subscription, 2 month subscription, 1 year, 6 month subscription. Oracle does not go 1 month wise, they go with, right, 3 year subscription, 5 year subscription, 10 year subscription. Obviously they also give discount. If you take 10 year subscription from us, right, you'll get this much discount. 5 year subscription, you'll get this much discount which is there. For this, right, Oracle asked the company to fill one form which is known as, right, ITS form. Okay, this is something which no one will tell you in the market, guys, but this is something your manager, VP would be aware about this, right? This is nothing but, right, implementation transformation survey form which is there. Okay, this form is basically given, right, to your main company which is there, right, and Deloitte will help the company to fill this form. In this form, right, company has to fill, okay, for how much year does they want the subscription for it, right? Do remember, it's not like that once the subscription is over, work is over. No, you can extend this subscription altogether. Secondly, what will happen, guys, is, right, Tata Motors has to inform them, okay, 15,000 user will be using this application, right? 20,000 will be using it up. According to that, the charge will be decided, right? The cost will be decided, guys. Okay, that's a very, very key point to notice, guys, right? That's something which is very important for you to know that. Okay, in this case, what will happen is, right, Tata Motors will inform, right, through this ITS form through Deloitte to Oracle that, okay, what is our requirement, right, for how much duration we'll need the cloud application which is there, guys, right, and how many user accounts will be getting created. That's a critical aspect which is there, guys. Okay, now let's say everything gets finalized, right? Okay, project has got finalized, this ITS form has been filled to Oracle, right, and yes, right, Tata Motors is about to get started to use the cloud application. This is where, right, your Deloitte will come into picture. They will do the entire implementation activity, right? Their functional consultant, their technical consultant which will be there, right, they will be doing the cloud application, right, making the cloud application available for Tata Motors. Okay, but before that, what will happen is, right, when Deloitte is also using it up, right, they want the user account to get created, right? Now who creates this user account? How does Oracle work, right? Always remember, let's say your project is about to get started, right? What will Oracle do is, right, Oracle will ask the Deloitte project manager, please give me one email ID, okay, so that I can create that particular person as a system administrator. Okay, so let's say I'm Deloitte manager, project manager for Deloitte who's doing this project. Okay, my email ID, right, will be given to Oracle. Okay, right, just give me a minute, right? What will Oracle do is, right, they will create one user account on this particular email ID. Okay, and, right, they will make me as a system administrator. What is the system administrator, guys? Do remember, system administrator is nothing but, right, the complete admin of your cloud application, right? He has the complete access, guys, right? So he is nothing but the person who is capable of, right, creating new user account, right, basically updating the password, right, deleting a user account. This entire activity can be only done by your system administrator, guys. Okay, system administrator is nothing but actually a role which is there. Okay, a role which is there in Oracle Cloud, where, right, you can make that particular person, right, capable of accessing the user account, deleting the user account, right, making sure that, okay, right, the accessibility is there, guys. Okay, do remember this thing. System administrator in Oracle Cloud, we call it as IT implementer, guys. Okay, now start using cloud wording, right? I wanted to make it simpler for you, right? Implementator. Okay, what is this implementator which is there, guys? Okay, do Do remember, right? If you use the wording, right, in cloud terminology, we call it as IT implementer, right? To make the job much easier for you. That's why we, right, basically give you the wording system administrator. System administrator is nothing but the person who is capable of creating the user account, deleting the user account, updating the password, right? He's nothing but the admin of the application. You might have created multiple projects in your company also, right? Or let's say, right, you might have created in your college time, right? You would have the administrative access, right? You might have created your major project, right? Which is there, right? So what you do, you differentiate, okay, user account, right? Administrative account. Here is the place where it is coming up, guys. Okay. So what will happen is Oracle will take care only of one user account. Okay. Other user account has to be created by Deloitte. Okay. Do remember, it's not like that there can be only one system administrator in a company. No, it's not like that. There can be multiple also, right? Based on the project timeline, which is there. Let's say I can create 10 people, right, as my system administrator, right? That's also possible, guys. Okay. Secondly, do remember, guys, right? Let's say I am the project manager and you are my consultant. We are working as a team, right? Why this IT administrator access is very much important is because within the team, if I want to differentiate, okay, let's say Praful and Smita should get only the access of, right, procurement application. Now, if I have the system administrator role assigned to myself, I can control this access. Okay. At the same time, right, I want to give, let's take an example, Jay and let's say Kumar an access of only order management application. I can control this access, guys. Okay. Do remember this thing, guys. This is how the things work. This is how it happens in real life, guys. I could have directly moved on, guys, start creating the user account in front of you. But why I explained this thing? Because when you go to a real-time project with me, guys, you should be aware about it, right? Let's say you're joining Deloitte, you're joining KPMG. Okay, who got created, right? How is getting created? Who is this person who is creating it up, right? That is how the things happen, guys. Okay, do remember this thing. Now, company to company also sometimes it differ, guys. If you go to Big Fours, they will have a team, guys, okay, who is called as their system administrative team. At least 5 to 6 folks will be there in that team, right? Some companies, let's say if you work on a mid-sized company, right, or let's say a startup company, they will have only 2, 3 folks which is there, guys. Okay, because it depends upon the strength of the company also. Okay, but your project manager will always have the system administrator access. Okay, do remember this thing. That's very much important. And as the project gets right started, guys, then what will happen is development phase will get started. Okay, then the team will start to do the all the configuration, right? That activity will be getting started. But have this ideology in mind, right? Have this understanding, what is this ITS form, right? No one will ask you in your interview, but you should be aware about it, right? This is very much important. Okay, now right now if you see this supply chain implementation user which is there is actually an IT implementer which we have created. Okay, when we went to Oracle, right, we asked them to create this person as an IT implementer. Okay, when we purchased the demo instance for them, that means this person is capable of creating the user account, deleting the user account. Right now, let's say, right, if you have other user accounts which are there, you try to log in with them, this access will not be there. Only SCM IMPL user has it up, right? That's why it is very much important to understand this concept. Why SCM IMPL got this access? Because we asked Oracle that please create this person as a IT implementer. Okay. Now let's say we'll do one activity today. I'll create my user account in front of you. Okay. Let's see how it gets created. Just creating the user account. Okay. See this activity. If you scroll to the right, there's one option which you will find, tools. Okay, see this tools which is there. Okay, see the navigation with me, and don't worry, we'll do more and more practice so you'll remember this navigation also. Click on this tools. Okay, within tools you see multiple options which is there. Just focus on one action right now. You see this where the administrative sign, right, a lock sign is there. This is where, right, all your user account information, all your roles information is there available. Okay, deleting user account, right, creating the user account, all happens under this security console which is there. See this by the sign also, it is clear. See the wording, what we call it as security console, right, where the security features have been enabled. Okay, always remember this feature will not be available to each and every user. No, that's not there, right? Imagine if I give this access to everyone within the team itself, then what will happen is, let's say Praful is deleting someone else's other account, Smita is deleting, right, basically, right, changing the username of other person. That can happen, right? Just an example I'm giving it up, right? So to be on a safer side, right, what we do is security access is only given to specific folks, guys. Okay, do remember this, understand this as I'm just giving an example to you guys. Okay, so this control is very much important. Okay, now click on this. And let's start to create one user account with name as Varun Sharma. Okay, I'll discuss each and every features with you guys, okay, which are mentioned here. But first, right now, my aim is right now to create a user account in front of you. So you see this user tab which is there, click on this. Okay, now if you have an existing user, you can search it from here, which we'll see. Okay, right now my aim is to create a new user account. So you see this add user account button in front of you. Okay, click on this. Okay, and let's start to create it up. So if you see, this is nothing but the information which I have to supply here, right? I give my name Varun Sharma. Okay, as soon as I type Varun Sharma, right, what happens is Oracle creates a username for me. Okay, see the terminology and the corresponding nomenclature which is followed by Oracle. Always remember, someone asks you in your interview, what is the by default nomenclature followed by Oracle? It is always first name dot last name which is there, guys. Okay, do remember, right now let's say, right, Praful Patil creates his name, right? What will happen is Praful Patil, then what will happen is username will be Praful dot Patil, it will be there, guys. Okay, that is how it will be there. Okay, but generally we do not prefer this type of username, guys. Reason behind that is, think in a company, if there are multiple Varun Sharma, then what Oracle does is Varun dot Sharma 1, Sharma 2, Sharma 3. That does not look good actually, right? That's not a good thing. As a good function consultant, as a good consultancy, guys, always prefer your corresponding clients to go with email ID. Okay, that's one option. Go with employee number as a username, because that will be always unique, right? It will be a number, it will be always unique. Think it, let's say if I say, right, Smita has an right username Smita 1, Smita 2, right? Does not look good actually, right? It's not a good practice. But this is a very important question in your interview. Someone asks you what is a by default username followed by Oracle. It is first name dot last name which is there, guys, right? But this is not a good practice. I'll be very open with you. Always start with, right, generally you can update it up. Right now if you want to type your username, anything you can type, right? Oracle gives you an option, right? But by default, what's the nomenclature? Varun dot Sharma. This is the by default nomenclature which is followed by Oracle. Okay, but right, in a real-time project, suggest your client to go with email ID. Right now, the folks which are working in IT company, right, you might have the people with same name, but your email ID is different, guys. Right? It's not like that. When you trigger a mail, it goes to multiple people. No, specific person. If you're typing it up, right, it will go to single person only. Okay, so email ID, right, differentiation, or right, your employee number differentiation becomes important, guys. Okay, now type the password, right? Just give me a minute, right? Here is a place where you can see the password policy, right? So Oracle, right, basically goes with 8 character, 1 uppercase, 1 number, 1 special character. If you see, generally many applications follow the same policy itself, guys. Okay, 8 character, 1 uppercase, 1 number, right, 1 special character. So right now I'm creating a password, welcome 123. Okay, just a random one, but whichever you want to give, I leave it up to you. Okay, and you can review it up also, welcome at the rate 123. Make sure in your confirm password you make the same password here. Okay, I think I have just incorrected it. Yeah, just a minute. Now it's correct. Okay, see this, right? Password and confirm password are same. Now click on save and close. Okay, I'm just creating the user account right now in front of you, guys. We'll come to the screen, we'll discuss other things also. Now what I can confirm is that my user account has got created, right? So I'll do a sign out here. I'll come out of SCM IMPL user. Okay, and now let me log in with my Varun Sharma user, which I've just created in front of you, right? And let's see how the screen looks from that perspective, guys. Okay, Varun Sharma, right? And I have given the password as welcome 12. Just making sure password is correct. Yep. And do a sign. Okay, see this, right? I'm able to log into the cloud application which is there. But if you see, right, there's a change of screen which is there. The modules which were available into my SCM IMPL user, right, are not available here, right? See this, now the wording has got changed to good morning Varun Sharma, which is there, guys. Okay, see this, right? Where is order management? Where is other modules which are there, guys? Right, not available altogether. Reason is, right, I have not assigned any roles to my user account. I just created a blank user which is there, guys. Okay, if you see right hand side, now the sign has changed to VS. Reason is, right, Varun Sharma has logged in. Okay, right now if you see this message here is good morning Varun Sharma. So it depends, guys, right? User to user account which is there. So if you see what we did in front of you guys is we just created a blank user. Okay. Tomorrow when we'll come guys, what we'll do is we'll start assigning roles to this user account, right? How the access control happens guys. Okay. And don't worry, right? We'll create one more user account tomorrow, right? For more practice to understand more and more fields which is there. Okay. But I'll take a pause at this stage guys. Till this point, any doubt, any question guys, anyone has, please feel free. Anisha, yes, Elja, go ahead, go ahead. You're saying something?
Yeah, Varun. So is there any limitation of users
No,
for?
no. There's no limitation altogether, right? 1,000 lakhs of users you can create, but it depends upon right how, because for what happens is there's a limitation. Oracle asks you money for 25,000, 25,000. Let's say you have 25,000 users, specific money has to be given to Oracle. About 25, let's say 50,000, then specific money, 1 lakh specific money which is there, right? So this is based on your purchase which you do. Just like let's say if you purchase Netflix user account, correct? They give
Yeah.
you an option, right? 1 screen, 2 screen, 3 screen, correct? You're getting my point, right? And accordingly you pay the money. Same thing happens here also, correct? How many users will be getting created, accordingly they have to, right, pay the money. So this is something which is decided beforehand itself, but companies can extend this limit. Let's say initially I told to Oracle that I will have 1 lakh user, okay, but due to some circumstances I'm going 1 lakh 30, 1 lakh 40. Oracle will extend it for me, but for this 30 40 I have to pay extra money to them. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Any
And
other
also
question? Yeah,
like
go
between the word pad you share, right? It's Deloitte and Tata Motors. So if Deloitte is finished the project, so what will be the role? Can
so
Tata Motors directly
so
be connected with
actually,
Oracle?
correct. Yes, yes. Correct. Actually, what is Deloitte doing is just doing a right implementation for them.
Yeah.
Ideally, finally, this application will be used by Tata Motors itself. Then what
Yes.
happens is when the Deloitte work is completed, right? Only their leads or something will get an access, right? Or support team will get an access, right? All the right, let's say vague access which have been created will be vanished out, right? And all the new access which are there will be given to Tata Motors. Their team
Okay.
members will get that. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Any other question, guys? Anisha, Geeta, Kumar, Mohan, Praful, Sad, Satosh, Elja, Smita, please feel free, guys. Yeah, Kumar, go ahead, go ahead. You're saying something? Line by line, we'll go. Yeah, Kumar, go ahead. I think I'm losing your voice, Kumar. Can you hear me? Okay, no worries. Yeah, Jay, you are saying something?
Um, so I wasn't here for last class,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't have access to the Excel spreadsheet with the login information and everything.
So have you registered for the course already?
I should have.
Just check it up actually, right? Registration, let's check with Prasad altogether, right? He'll help you in that. Okay, this is the phone number.
Okay.
Okay, right? He can help you in that. Once you register for the course, then you'll get the access for it. Okay, just check with
Okay.
him.
Okay.
Yeah. Anisha, Geeta, Praful, all good from your end? Is it clear? All good? Can you hear me, guys? Is my voice audible or is it breaking?
Yeah, we can hear you. Varun.
Okay, perfect. Praful, all good from your end? Is the concept clear? Sad, Santosh, Smita, all good from your end? Please
Yeah,
feel
all
free.
good.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Varun, I have a question.
Go ahead. Please
To
feel free.
begin with the project, how many instances we require?
Generally that also depends on the company, Anisha. Okay, what happens is, right, let's say if you go with big players, okay, they generally purchase 2 instances which is there, development one, dev 2 instance which is there. Okay, but if you go with the mid-size company, they only purchase only 1 instance, development one which is there. Okay, so it depends upon the size of the project, right, complexity of the project. Let's say you are having a project which has, right, multiple connection to third party system, right, then multiple development instance will be purchased, because for every development instance you have to pay money to Oracle. So it depends upon the pocket of the company also who is doing the project with you. Let's say what is the pocket size of Tata Motors? You're getting my point, right? Generally, right, what happens is, that's a good question, right? Generally, if you go to big players, Deloitte, TCS, Infosys, right, they generally suggest clients to go with 3 instances development: Dev 1, Dev 2, and Dev 3. Okay, this is a general practice which I'm talking about, right? The big players which is there. Okay, in development one instance, right, all your functional team will come into practice. Okay, they will do their activity. Development 2, all your conversion team will come into practice, right, converting the data from legacy system to Oracle Fusion. Okay, Dev 3, what will happen is your integration team will come into practice, right, who will be integrating this particular instance to third party system. Okay, But if you see, this is a high level I'm telling you guys. Okay, so this is not like every company has to follow it up. Even one instance functional conversion and integration team can also do the same activity. That's possible. So as I told, right, a good practice is go with 3 instances, but it depends upon the pocket size of Tata Motors. You're getting my point, right, Anisha? Is it clear now?
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's no like standard rule that okay, go with 3 instance, go with 4, right? Up to the company how they want to purchase, and depends upon the complexity of the project. Okay.
Yeah.
Any other question? Please feel free. Please feel free.
So do we have separate test instance, or do we name it as dev 1
This
or
is
dev
something.
2?
This is day one itself, right? This is only your test instance. And as you progress, right, just like how you have your projects in your company, right? Your SIT phase, UAT phase, which is there, guys, that
Yeah.
gets continued. That we'll discuss as we move ahead. Okay. You'll be
Okay.
working with me in a live project, so I'll explain you this also. Project flow, which is there, right? How it happens. Any other question? Any other point, guys? Please
So
feel
we
free.
will have access to this sessions as well, right? When we want to go through, and at some point, if we are stuck, we can get back to that recording and see.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Correct. Every day recording will be done, so this will be shared with you. Also, right? Let's say if you want to have ask me questions separately, you need 15 minutes, 10 minutes with me, right? We can schedule
Yeah.
a time. Okay, we can discuss
Okay.
that. Awesome.
Okay. Yeah.
Any other question? I'm there in the call, guys. Please feel free. Any doubt? Not related to today's topic, right? Anything related to our training batches, anything, guys. Please feel free. So before we get right and our today's session, guys, from tomorrow onwards, right, the passcode will get enabled. Okay, so please make sure you register for the course. Okay, that means the link which you are accessing right now, it's an open link right now. Okay, I'll just share the screen in front of you. Please contact on this particular number. This is Prasad. You would be aware about him, right? He's our admin team. Okay, you can even contact on this email ID also. Okay, so please make sure you register for the course so that right you can right access the other right trainings upcoming right sessions all together, right? So you can have a screenshot of it. You can note down this number somewhere so that right accessibility becomes easier. But please feel free if you have any doubt, any question regarding right anything right related to our batch, guys. Please feel free. Praful, Saad, Santosh, all good, guys, from your end? Any point, any question from your end? Is it clear, guys?
Yeah, it's clear.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so no worries. Let's say today you have studied the thing with me, tomorrow also you have doubt, please feel free. Okay, be open, right? It's like I believe in an open culture altogether. Okay, do not hesitate yourself, right? Slightest of doubt, please feel free. Okay, so let's take a pause at this stage, guys, right? Let's meet tomorrow, we'll continue our discussion. I'll tell you what is upcoming with us, right? Today just we created a user account. Tomorrow we'll be basically going into a role access, guys. Okay, what are the security roles in Oracle Fusion? That is very important and critical aspect which is there, guys. Okay, so let's meet tomorrow. We'll continue our discussion, guys. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, folks. Thanks for joining the session, guys. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
Thanks a
you.
lot. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot.